Hey guys, guess who's back? Me! I'm ExxotikGaming, and today I am finally back with another Pixel Gun 3D video. It has been far too long. It's been 2.5 weeks since I last uploaded a Pixel Gun 3D video to my channel, the last one being the Dual Uzi UP2 review. But I am happy to say I am finally back. I just got my computer back literally 10 minutes ago. I bought every single new weapon in the game. That amounted to about $70 of real life money. But I did it for you guys. I got everything, and I will be reviewing every single new weapon in this updates, and we are going to start with a review on the special weapon by the name of the Vacuumizer. The Vacuumizer is one of the most powerful special weapons currently in Pixel Gun 3D. As you guys can see here, the Vacuumizer has a 24 lethality and a 97 firing rate. Those two paired together make this weapon very comparable to the Freeze Ray Rifle UP2 and the Dragon Breath. This one is a laser shooting weapon, therefore if you like weapons like the Dragon Breath and the Freeze Ray Rifle, this is the perfect weapon for you. It is very easy to take out most armor level players, especially if you have a decent level of armor yourself, but always be cautious when using this weapon because you will run out of ammo extremely fast with this gun. I can go into a match and run out of ammo with the Vacuumizer within a minute and a half, so you have to be very, very careful when using this weapon to not spam that firing button too long, or else you will find yourself spending 3 coins a lot to buy more ammo for this weapon. Now you have to make sure to get those headshots with this weapon, because despite it having a 24 lethality, if you go up against an adamant armored player with this weapon and you only go for body shots, it will take quite a decent amount of time before you take them out. So I'm going to find a very close range map because this weapon does perform best in close range, just like the Dragon's Breath and the Freeze Ray Rifle. We're going to join a Silent School match because I'm super happy to say that on the devices where Silent School was corrupted in the past update, it is no longer corrupted, and I can freely play this without having any trouble at all. So, as you guys can see, an adamant armored player really stands not much chance against this weapon, and somebody who has no armor like this guy right here, it's just a one-shot kill pretty much. It's just an instant kill. So if you can get this weapon at a relatively low level, you will find that you will get these people killed extremely fast. It just instantly takes these people out. I got a headshot right there, and I literally held the firing button for a half a second. So, like I said before, you do not need to hold the firing button down for a long period of time. Make sure not to do that. As you guys can see there, I probably spent at most 10 of my little Vacuumizer bullet things that I can't really say bullets, but are somewhat like bullets with this weapon. And yeah, it just takes these people out super, super quickly. I absolutely love this weapon. This was the very first weapon that I did use in this update. The second, well, probably my favorite one is this one currently right now, out of the ones that I have tried so far. But the Vacuumizer is a very, very cool weapon. It looks really cool too. And, you know, I have to say, a lot of these new weapons that came in this update look really, really cool. Really Soft did a really good job designing each and every one of these weapons. But, as you guys saw right there, I already ran out of ammo with the Vacuumizer. How long was I in that match? About 2 minutes, and I already ran out of ammo. So, you have to have some spare coins aside if you really want to use this weapon throughout the entire length of the match. You cannot expect to use this weapon in the entire length of a match and actually plan on using it that whole time without spending some coins on some ammo. Invisible people will be a little bit difficult to take out just because it is kind of sometimes difficult to find them headshot wise. I have noticed that a lot more people are being invisible now. I'm not entirely sure why. Is it a little easier to get it? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see how quickly it takes out a turret. It really just rips through those turrets. Wow, that's actually really impressive. I've not tested it out on a turret yet, but I can show you guys right there. It really destroys turrets very, very fast. But it's a great gun, guys. I absolutely love the Vacuumizer. I've had a ton of fun with it so far, but there are some regulations with this. You can't expect to use this weapon in any sort of map whatsoever and get good gameplay with it. Since it is a weapon like the Dragon's Breath and the Freeze Ray Rifle, you will have to use this weapon pretty much only at close to sometimes medium range. Do not expect to use this weapon at long range. I can tell you guys right now, you will not get very very good gameplay at long range, because this is just not the weapon for it. Very few weapons besides probably some of the assault rifles and other weapons in the primary section are weapons that you can really use at any range and actually get decent gameplay with. So this is one of those ones that is exclusively for close range. But nevertheless, I'm going to show you guys some shots possibly at long range. I have really no idea how well I will be able to get long range shots with this weapon. I've not even really attempted it in maps as big as D-Day and Parkour City. I have been in a Heaven Garden match with this one time, and I have to say I probably got about 3 kills at most throughout that entire length of the match, so not the best in the world for sure for long range. But you can still get those kills. It's just somewhat difficult. And, you know, kills, I mean, they're kind of difficult now, in all honesty. My one big fear with Pixel Gun currently right now is that it's getting a little too crazy. I don't know about you guys, but the people who've played for a decent amount of time, can you guys relate to this? It's like almost getting too crazy in Pixel Gun. Like, you're just being blasted around so much, you're dying, you don't even really know what's going on anymore. So, I hope Really Soft kind of looks into that and doesn't make Pixel Gun like too crazy of an app where people start to actually dislike it because of it being too crazy. I still love this app though, and I have to say this is a fantastic update. This is one of the best updates in my personal opinion. Probably some of the best updates included when they released the prototype and that time, but this one is still a fantastic update. As you guys can see, multi-kills are not that big of a problem with this weapon, although if you do encounter somebody with the Storm Hammer and an invisibility potion, well, you'll have some problems. But anyways, I'm going to just continue right along here in this match, showing you guys how to get some very easy headshots. But headshots, guys, always get those headshots. As you guys can see, that was a long-range example, and it was quite difficult to take that person out. I was not able to take that one person out just because they were so far away from me. It just didn't really work out that well. But what I'm going to do is continue on here and show you guys against people who do not have any armor whatsoever, like this person right here. They really stand no chance, and if somebody has any decrease in their armor level, it will be around 5 of the little Vacuumizer bullets before you take those people out. So it just destroys, it rips through people. I have to say, this is one of the most powerful weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. But it's not one of those extremely overpowered guns where you can use it at literally any range and expect to get fantastic gameplay, because it's not. So it's a very exclusive weapon in that you can only use it at close range, like Silent School. I've not really played in Area 52 Labs yet. I have to play that a little bit more before I will go into videos with that. It's actually getting kind of laggy in this match, so I'm going to leave and join a different one. But I would imagine if that is a close range map, that this is a good weapon for it. So let's go into another close range map here. Silent School is a fantastic one for this weapon, and let's go find another one. I would imagine that probably Coliseum is another great one, so let's go into Coliseum. Coliseum is a pretty intense map that you probably will encounter a lot of the area damage weapon users using, so just keep that in mind when you do use this weapon in Coliseum, where you will be blasted around a lot. So it will actually increase your level of skill a lot if you can manage to kill lots of people with this weapon in a Coliseum match, because I have to tell you, it will be pretty cool if you can actually manage to win a match when everybody else has all those area damage weapons and you don't. So anyways, let's go continue right along here, and I have to say this weapon does perform best against the non-adamant armored players. If you can manage to find a match where people do not really have adamant armor, then that's going to be the best results. I would not recommend using this weapon in a match where every single player has adamant armor, just because it probably will not work out fantastic. All these adamant armored players will most likely have the Storm Hammer, so you will have a pretty big disadvantage if you do not. So, anyways, let's continue right on. I've said that way too many times. I apologize. I gotta get back into the commentary frame of mind here with Pixel Gun. I did a little bit of practice runs before I actually recorded this one, so I hope this is a somewhat decent commentary. It's just a review, it's not like a commentary. I can do my commentaries perfectly fine. There's a victory. You can win matches with this thing, no problem at all. I didn't win that one just because I joined it late, but winning matches with the Vacuumizer is no big problem at all. So let's go just win some matches, guys. Maybe we can win this one here. I'm not entirely sure what we will encounter, but you can get some very quick and easy kills with this thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. There are a lot of weapons that I love in this, and actually the pumpkin thrower. I found that the pumpkin thrower got an update, or an upgrade, I should say. So I'm probably going to review the UP2 version of the pumpkin thrower, so you guys can stay tuned for that, and a lot of other things. I'm going to be reviewing tons and tons of these weapons. I didn't expect it to be as many new weapons as they actually had in this update. I just paid $60 and I thought that would be enough, but I actually had to spend another 10 just to actually cover every single new weapon in the game. So hopefully it'll be worth it. As you guys can see, triple kills, multi-kills, monster kills, no problem at all for the mighty Vacuumizer. It's just great. It's great. It's worth the price. I don't remember how many gems it is, but it's worth the amount of gems that this weapon is. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love this thing, guys. I mean, I'm just destroying. Look at that. Multi-kill, monster kill, ultra kills. It's just fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see actually how good of a kill streak we can get. That's a 6 kill streak, I believe, right now, currently. I'm probably gonna die. That's a, yeah, that's a 6 kill streak. That's currently my best so far with this weapon. Haven't used it too much yet. It's obviously going to increase because this is one of those weapons where I feel like you can get a fantastic kill streak with. That's a double kill. Let's see how much we can get. I'm very curious as to how much we can get. Actually, let's go buy some more ammo real quick. As you guys can see, I've probably bought ammo about 3 times so far throughout the course of this video, so you will have to buy more ammo. That's the only really big downfall with this weapon, other than the fact that it doesn't really work at long range. You just have to not spray and pray, like I did right there. That short amount of time where I was holding down the firing button, I wasted 35 of the little Vacuumizer bullet laser things, and that's a good proportion of how many you actually get for the weapon. So you will find that you will run through this ammo extremely fast. But then again, if you can manage to afford the amount of gems to get this weapon, you should be able to afford the amount of coins it takes just to buy some more ammo. It's only 3 coins, that's not really that much. You can get that in a victory getting 3rd place. So it's not really that difficult to get that. And I have to say, it is worth it. If you really want to actually win a match with the Vacuumizer, just pay ammo maybe 3 times throughout that match, and it'll be worth it, because you'll actually win. You can win with this thing. There are certain weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, no matter how cool they look and how well you would think they perform, they just don't really actually end up winning a match with it for you. That was a terrible way of pronouncing it, but, I mean, not pronouncing it, just saying it, but you get what I mean. It's just there are certain weapons where you can't really win matches with them. But this is one of those ones you can. So, as you guys can see there, I won that match. I'm probably going to do my outro right now just because that's a good way to end this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video of the Vacuumizer. I will be reviewing pretty much every single new weapon within hopefully a week or so. I plan on reviewing them as quickly as possible because I know since this is a new update, you guys really want to see what each and every one look like. So I'm going to review them very quickly, and hopefully that'll turn out to be the best for you guys. Other than that, be sure to check out my other Pixel Gun 3D videos that I've done on my channel. This is close to 100 weapon reviews that I've uploaded on Pixel Gun. Coughing. I'm thinking I'm getting sick, but that doesn't really affect anything. Every single weapon that came out before this update, I have reviewed, aside from, I think, possibly maybe 1 or 2 from the update that came before this one, just because that was an absurd amount of weapons that were released, like 20-something weapons that came out in that single update. So I've got a lot to catch up on, that's for sure. But be sure to check out my other series that I do as well. I don't do series just on Pixel Gun 3D, I do series on numerous other games. I do a series on Red Crucible Firestorm, which I will hopefully upload another video to soon. I do a series on a game called Modern Combat 5, I do a Minecraft Let's Play series, and many others. So let's go right up until we die here. I don't really know how many kills we'll get before we die, but we will be sure to get at least 1. That's a double kill. Can we get a triple kill? Maybe even a monster kill. I don't really know. That would be a pretty cool way to end the video, on a monster kill, that's for sure. And we have a multi-ultra kill. Okay, we could actually get that. We could get a monster kill at the very end of the video. Let's see. And we almost I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. No, it won't. Alright. Okay, so thank you all. Whoa, that was a fail. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.